Arizona is a state with a rich and storied history, with a diverse landscape that has played host to a wide range of cultures and communities over the years. From the towering red rocks of Sedona to the lush forests of the White Mountains, Arizona is a place that is full of natural beauty and wonder. However, it is also a place that is home to a number of haunted places. Its history dotted with tales of ghosts and otherworldly beings. From abandoned amusement parks to hotels and even restaurants, Arizona is full of spooky and mysterious locations that are sure to send shivers down your spine. Today we're going to tell you stories about haunted places in Arizona that are worth exploring if you're feeling brave enough. But before we start, let us know in the comments what is the most haunted state in the US. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. This is Smart Stories channel. We tell stories that make you think. Jerome Grand Hotel. Nearly 9,000 lives came to an end at the Jerome Grand Hotel during its time as the United Verde Hospital. It opened in 1927, closing its doors in 1950. After sitting vacant for over 40 years, it reopened as the Jerome Grand Hotel in 1996. It is truly a dark, haunted place, especially room 32. This room has been visited by many ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts over the years. EMF readers, infrared cameras, and often OG boards have been used to try to communicate with whatever may haunt the room. However, the hauntings aren't just confined to that one room. Lobbies, rooms, hallways, and even bathrooms at the hotel have all experienced a level of paranormal activity. Hotel guests have reportedly heard coughing, wheezing, and labored breathing. These sounds are assumed to be from patients who may have suffered from tuberculosis, a prevalent ailment during the hospital's time. The Oliver House. This spooky spot presents such an unassuming appearance that you might doubt it's haunted. The red-sided 9-room bed and breakfast in Bisbee, Arizona sits on a hill overlooking the town. While the building is charming, it houses a dark past, home to about 26 deaths throughout the years. The inn claims that nearly every room is haunted. Its most famous spook is Nathaniel Nat Anderson, who was shot by someone seeking to collect the dead. Visitors can meet up with his famous spirit in room 13 if they dare. But alas, Nat is not alone. He is joined by more, including the calm spirit of an elderly woman who could be found in the former grandma room. Head to the blue room if you care to confront the jealous cop who went on a murder spree, or visit the purple sage room where doors and windows open and close on their own. Guests also report phantom footsteps, feeling of being watched, and the occasional echoes of party sounds from rooms that are supposed to be empty. Hotel San Carlos. The Hotel San Carlos in Phoenix, Arizona is reportedly haunted by the ghost of a woman named Leonie Jensen, who died by suicide in the hotel in 1928. According to legend, Jensen was a guest at a hotel who jumped to her death from the roof. Since her death, several guests and staff members at the hotel have reported strange occurrences, including the feeling of being watched, the sound of footsteps in the hall and rooms, and the sight of a woman's ghostly figure. Some have even claimed to have seen Jensen's ghost in the window of the room where she died. Flintstones Amusement Park. Bedrock City was a themed roadside attraction that housed the Flintstones Amusement Park, a beloved attraction for many years. It was a place where families could come and experience the fun and whimsy of the popular animated TV show. Located halfway between Williams, Arizona and the Grand Canyon, the park featured a number of rides and attractions based on the show's characters, as well as a replica of the iconic Flintstone home. However, the park was eventually closed down and it remained abandoned for many years. If you know anything about Bedrock, you would know that it's a ghost town that no longer exists. But the amusement park still stands. Signs, buildings, games and all Although ghosts have not been proven to live at the park, many speculate that the ruins of the park are haunted. If you take a look at the giant Flintstones statues that remain, the wear and tear on the park, and the fact that the place is desolate, it's easy to understand how many came to that conclusion. Whether or not these stories are true, the Flintstones amusement park remains a popular destination for those seeking a glimpse into the state's haunted past. Casey Moore's Oyster House. Casey Moore's Oyster House in Tampa, Arizona, is rumored to be haunted by the ghost of a young woman who was murdered by her crazy boyfriend up on the second floor. Some have claimed to have seen her ghostly reflection in the restaurant's mirrors or heard the sound of her footsteps in the empty dining room. Others have reported strange occurrences, such as objects moving on their own or the feeling of being touched by an unseen presence. Despite the rumors of paranormal activity, Casey Moore's Oyster House remains a popular spot for locals and tourists alike. The Hotel Congress. After the fire at Tucson's Hotel Congress in 1934, there were reportedly numerous accounts of paranormal activity at the hotel. According to legend, the ghost of a former employee named Frida, who died in the fire, haunts the hotel. Guests and staff members have claimed to have seen her ghostly figure or smelled the scent of burning cigarettes, which were reportedly Frida's favorite. Other strange occurrences that have been reported include the feeling of being watched, the sound of footsteps in the empty hall, and the sight of ghostly figures in the mirrors. The Copper Queen Hotel. 3 ghosts haunt the room of the Copper Queen Hotel in Bisbee, Arizona. According to legend, the most famous ghost at the hotel is that of a young woman named Julia Lowell, who died by hanging herself in room 315 after a man she had an affair with refused to leave his wife for her. Many guests have reported strange occurrences in the room, including the feeling of being watched, the sound of footsteps, and the sight of ghostly figures. Another ghost rumored to haunt the Copper Hotel is an older man who is usually seen wearing a top hat and a cape. He has no name, but makes his presence known by the smell of a cigar burning in room 401. The third ghost is named Billy, and he haunts room 412. He was a young boy who drowned in the San Pedro River and usually messes with the guests by moving around their belongings. The Birdcage Theater. The Birdcage Theater in Tombstone, Arizona, is rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of former performers and patrons who died in the theater. According to legend, the most famous ghost at the theater is that of a dancer named Jenny Lawrence, who died of a heart attack on stage in the late 1800s. Jenny's ghost is said to haunt the theater, often appearing as a ghostly figure or the sound of dance music. Other ghosts rumored to haunt the Birdcage Theater include a former owner who was shot and killed in the theater's bar, and the ghost of a patron who was trampled to death in a stampede. Some have even claimed to have heard the ghost singing and performing on stage. Despite the reports of paranormal activity, the Birdcage Theater remains a popular tourist destination and event venue. Jefferson Park. The last place you'd think would be haunted is a children's park. However, Jefferson Park in Mesa, Arizona is claimed to be haunted. Legend has it that a girl was assaulted and then murdered in the park years ago, and that her spirit never left. Her ghost isn't active during the day, but it is most often seen between 11:30 p.m. and midnight. It is not a commonly known haunted location, but it is well known among the locals who try to see her ghost between the trees and hear her cries. The Old Gadsden Hotel. The Old Gadsden Hotel in Douglas, Arizona is a historic building that has been a fixture of the city's downtown area for over a century. Built in the early 1900s, the hotel has a rich and storied history with a reputation for luxury and refinement. However, it is also a place that is rumored to be haunted, with many guests and employees reporting strange and unsettling occurrences over the years. The most infamous of these is room 333, a third-floor suite that is believed to be home to a malevolent spirit. In this room, guests and employees alike have experienced televisions turning on and off, and have heard strange knocks coming from the radiators. Paranormal investigators have stayed and filmed at the hotel in the past and have caught what they claim to be images of the spirits and apparitions which haunt the halls. If you go onto any TripAdvisory website, you will find countless reviews from guests who continue to claim the hauntings are true. This was the last story for today. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget to like the video if you did like it, and subscribe to our channel so as not to miss new videos coming soon. Thanks for watching and see you soon.